Derya DY9 Island. So we out here with the Derya9. We got our shell shock ear protection, our shell shock eyes. I actually got to zero this gun. Get our first shots out of it. The recoil, you feel good as fuck. Nope. Yeah, it's just over to the right. I like how that feel. All right, so with the first couple, I would say about 20 shots, 20 to 25 shots, I am super impressed. Those ports actually do work. At the mouth. So I am shooting the cheapest shit I could find, the cheapest Turkish ammo out there on the market, and it's eating it. It's eating it right up. So 115 grain. What is this shit called? I don't even know. It's just cheap as hell. So I was saying in the initial tabletop review that it doesn't have too much traction. The top of that is definitely getting hot. It doesn't have too much traction, but it doesn't feel bad to the point where your hand's slipping off of it. So maybe a little stipple, change that, or handle grips, but it might just be personal preference. And those serrations, they super deep. I like that. I really like that about this pistol. I threw that X300 on there so it could fit in my holster. It's pretty balanced out with those ports, keeping this gun flat. That magwell does do justice, but like I said, you can't run your original Glock magazine, so that still, I feel like, would be like a permanent downfall, even though you can take this off. I just don't have the tool to take it off right now. Oh. Was that me riding the slide, or? You think so? Hold on, let me try it again. I don't think that was me. I don't think that was me. Oh, no, that's not me. We had a little, look in there. We got one stuck in the chamber, and that's not a light primer strike. That's a deep primer strike. But look like if I just, oh, that round is stuck in there. Hold on, back. I'm gonna see if I can shoot it. Go this way. Let's see if I can let this round off. All right, we got it out. It was super stuck. But I'm definitely gonna say that was the problem with the gun. I don't think it was an ammo problem. But let's see. That's definitely light primer strike again. It could be the cheap Turkish ammo, but I doubt it. So how many rounds you think I'm in? I gotta be at least, hold on, 15. I gotta be at least 100 in. I'm at least 100 in. So we probably had 100 rounds. We only had a light primer strike. But the ergonomics of this pistol, it feels super good and natural. Feels super good, feels super natural. The recoil impulse is like, it's different from having the compensator on here, and it's different from having the chunk port. Something about, I gotta put it in slow-mo. Let me check it. Let me check it out one more time, because that recoil impulse feels real. It feels. Hold on. I can't even explain it right now. I can't even explain it. It feels more straight up and down, huh? You try it.
Recording?
Yeah, keep recording. How it feel to you? The motherfucker feel good? What you think about it for it being $5.99? Like
It's a steal.
Still?
It's not a deal. It's a steal.
That's a steal. That's what I'm saying.
$5.99.
$5.99, you can't beat that.
Here, hold this real quick.
And that's a how much? That's a $800 slide.
Yeah, the slide about $800.
And this $5.99 for the whole package.
I mean, we both got ports, but you got a lot of ports in it. This is a nice gun for $5.99.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that at all. At all.
Boom, surplus.
Boom, bang.
Imported guns tend to not like 115 grain. And in my opinion, this thing is chewing up 115 grains.
Almost 200 rounds in there.
200 rounds in, yeah. And these 200, when I say these, this some of the cheapest shit you can find. I'm talking like MagTech damn near. But yeah, cheap as fuck. I got some self-defense rounds. Let's load them up. They 124 grain. Let's see how they like self-defense rounds. So I was running this thing dry. Gonna use a little bit of this oil. Just a tiny bit, a little bit of gun oil. We're gonna put it on the rails. I think I might have put too much on that side. On the rails, right here on the trigger, a little bit on the trigger housing. Still some on the side, right there where the rails run against. A little bit right there. Not too much. This thing ran pretty good for it to be running dry. You should never have to test your guns without oil on them. If it's a good gun, it's gonna run dry. But we got some, where did that mag go? 124 grain. Ooh, hold on. That mag ain't supposed to make that noise. It look like the bottom of the mag extension might be popping off. No, it's not. I don't think so. Nope, it's not. But yeah, 124 grain, cheap, herder. Self-defense round. Let's see if this thing is self-defense worthy. So if I was in a self-defense either. I would say it's ejecting at a consistent pattern, almost what, 3 o'clock? $124 grains, ate it up like none. I think it might be self-defense worthy, to be honest. This thing, I feel like it might have been that cheap Turkish ammo that gave us them problems, them light primer strikes. Because now that I think about it, I did have a problem with light primers before, but it wasn't nothing crazy. But this thing is running. I'm gonna try to get to 500 rounds. I'm gonna let my girl shoot it, and we're gonna see. I think I'm getting light primer strikes. Derya DY9 Island. So in my opinion, the Derya DY9 Island ran phenomenal. We ran into a couple problems, but there was all light primer strikes from using cheap ass Turkish ammo. And like, what do you expect when you paying around sub $200 for 1,000 rounds? I expect nothing less. But this gun run great. If I was you guys, I wouldn't say I wouldn't run cheap Turkish ammo, because it actually performed well with the Turkish ammo. We just had light primer strikes here and there. $5.99, you can't beat that. I'm not trying to persuade you guys into buying this. I get no revenue, I get no currency from you guys buying this pistol. They just sent it to me, give me your honest review, bad or good, and I brought it to y'all straightforward, gave y'all the honest truth on how I feel about this pistol. I feel like it's a great entry level for a person who want to get a Glock, but want to get a little more for their money. $5.99, you cannot beat having the Island barrel on your pistol. And I also take the things that I said back about the texture on this frame. It's just enough grip on this frame for you to be able to handle this pistol and mitigate the recoil that you got coming back. So great pistol, Derya. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for the opportunity sending out this pistol. I really like this pistol. And yeah, hopefully you guys go out and try this gun. I'm telling you, it's really worth it. ZEV Z9 is probably like $1,000. ZEV Hypercomp is actually, if this gun is $5.99, it's probably like $1,000 more than this gun. The only thing you're getting better is I would say a frame. But you also can go pick up this slide separate without a frame. Shout out to you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram.